wonder why a pickle.
That seems kind of fun, though.
You would love that.
I love pickles.
That's her favorite thing.
I love pickles.
You'd be so happy to wake up
usually-
on Christmas morning. I got the pickle this year.
Yeah. Who found the pickle? Me.
We should be saying, hey, Big Daddy, where's the pickle?
Show me the pickle.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay, second one. I'm going to skip that one.
Let's have a chat, talk this and that with PB and Jaisy.
Hello, welcome to the PB and Jaisy podcast. I'm Jaisy, joined by...
I'm Sarah Padgett.
And I'm Bill Stedham.
So we've got
Wait.
We
got another microphone
We
over
got
here.
another man, my lesser half.
Here I am.
My first husband.
Yes.
The man, the myth, the legend.
I'm still here.
Sexy voice.
And what's his name?
Tom George.
But what do you call me, though?
Stens George. Big Daddy.
There we go. That's it.
Okay,
All right,
well,
thanks
before
for
things
tuning in.
Before things get weirder, we've got a special holiday episode. We are in the holiday season.
Did you say Big Daddy?
Yes.
We're here. I said what I said.
Yeah. There's no taking it back now.
There's no taking it back.
No, he's taking notes
We've
so he
gone
can
there.
say, Ann, can you please call me this later?
I heard JC called Tom this like really crazy nickname. I think that we should just try it around the house, you know? You know that video you sent me earlier?
Yes.
So yes, we do have a special holiday episode. We are going to be talking about weird traditions from around the world during the holidays. Do you guys have anything strange that you guys do or out of the ordinary?
I have a story. It wasn't us. My mom and dad were teaching Sunday school, and I think they had like a second or third grade class. And their question was, what are some traditions? They were talking about tradition. What are some traditions that you guys celebrate or whatever during the holidays? And there was all the different things that the kids said. And one of them raised their hand, and he goes, "Well, this year I get to spank the turkey."
What?
And my mom was like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, every year we draw names and somebody gets to spank the turkey." And so that was just what their family did. So
That is so funny.
isn't that weird?
And actually,
I can picture it, and it sounds fun.
I think a turkey should be smacked.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Big Daddy. I'd never heard that one before. Though.
Bill, that could just be putting, spanking or rubbing the rub into the turkey, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could be. I've never heard it called that before.
Makes it tender.
I've done that too. It's just a smack.
Well, you got to get up under the skin with the butter.
Oh, now we're talking.
It makes it tender.
How do you have a special recipe that you do for the holidays? Do you host Christmas at your house?
So we did host Christmas at our house. Now we rotate between when Leanne and Nate are in town, we go there, or they come to our place. But we only had one child, so up until Leanne had a permanent thing, which has been a few years now, we would always have Christmas dinner, and we would go all out. So we would have Ann would do duck, so she loves duck, and she would do a duck, and I love turkey, so I would do turkey. And I smoke a turkey. I spatchcock a turkey and
You what?
spatchcock it.
You taught Tom how to do that.
Yeah, I've only done that with a chicken. I never even thought about doing it with a turkey.
Oh, it's
does that
amazing.
even mean?
So you take the
It's like
backbone out, and you break it in half, and you lay it down on the.
It lays flat.
Lays flat.
You fillet it.
No. Well, you still have all the other bones in it, but you do take the backbone out, you smash it down, you cut it in half, so it lays out as one big
It looks like
piece.
a person because the arms are sticking out and the legs are straight down. It looks funny.
So after you do that, then you work butter up underneath the skin, and then you
Butter
put,
the butt.
Yeah, you put whatever kind of
spank it.
seasoning you're going to put on it, and you smoke it. And I go, about 275 for 2.5, 3, 4 hours, depending on the size of the turkey, until it's done.
Okay.
There's the recipe
learned
for
something new.
everyone listening. We don't do anything strange, but also I don't know what is strange. I don't know what is
what's y'all's
strange.
traditional Thanksgiving, Christmas meal?
Thanksgiving typically is at my mom's house, and my mom will do a traditional, she'll do turkey. This year my mom is going to be baking a turkey, or she might she's got a friend from work that fries turkey, so she might do that. And then Tom will be smoking a turkey. This is like his third year smoking the turkey. And they trust him, and he does a really great job. My mom loves
You
it.
had to earn the trust.
Yeah.
I saw a
He's
recipe
proved
on
himself.
YouTube.
He's
This
proved
guy's
himself.
so good.
So tell me what you do on your turkey.
So it starts with a brine, but it's a 24-hour brine, and
Pickles
It's
juice.
like it's not pickle juice. It's like sugar. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in
the
it,
salt.
and it really tenderizes the turkey. It takes it up to the next level. Like it's substantially different doing it this way. So you do the 24-hour brine with all these seasonings and all this like random stuff, and then you smoke it the next day, and then you put stuff on it as well too. But it comes out so juicy and so nice and so flavorful.
Yeah, I brine
what I
mine
do.
in meat church bird bath. So that's the one part I left off on that. I do brine it for 24 hours. Do the same thing with chicken though too. You should try it with chicken.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
amazing.
Michael makes a really good beer can chicken.
Oh yeah,
It's
that
really
is awesome.
good, and it's so tender.
But in our house, so my wife grew up in Pennsylvania, and they have weird terms for things. So she makes sweet potato croquettes.
I've heard of these.
Yeah, so it's like taking a sweet potato and she boils them till they're semi-done, and she rolls them in cracker and seasoning, and then she fries them in butter. Like there's not enough fat in that. But, I grew up tradition where you have to have sweet potato casserole. So I always make sweet potato casserole. Ann always gets mad at me because she's got her croquettes, and I won't eat those. I'll only eat my casserole.
I want my sweet potatoes this way.
Yeah.
And then I grew up on stuffing. I love cornbread stuffing. That was traditional with all of our holiday meals. My wife won't touch it.
Is there a difference between stuffing and dressing?
I don't think so. I really
I
don't.
think they're the same thing. I've always called it stuffing, and then we call dressing like the gravy.
Yeah. So Ann takes and she makes what she calls filling. So she'll leave out like half a loaf of bread till it gets really hard, and she'll cut it in chunks and she'll fry it up in butter. Everything she makes has butter, lots
Butter's
of
good.
butter. Butter can't hurt anything besides you, I guess. And she fries this up in butter, and Leanne and Ann go crazy. Actually, her filling is very, very good.
I love my
still
favorite
like
part
stuffing.
of Thanksgiving. Obviously, I don't eat the turkey, but I do love stuffing, and I love stuffing with cranberry sauce. Like I love mixing the two together, and I'll eat that for days after Thanksgiving.
Have y'all seen like the leftover turkey rings that people make?
Rings?
Rings?
Yeah, so you take turkey, dressing, cranberry, whatever you have left over, it all goes in almost like a bundt cake pan, but you make a turkey ring out of it, you bake it, and it looks amazing. But it's all mixed together.
So 25 years ago, I guess it was, I went home for the first time with Ann for Thanksgiving dinner at her house in Pennsylvania. And her mom made this big Thanksgiving dinner. So they do two things there that were noteworthy. One caused a marital issue,
Oh, no.
and one caused me to gain a lot of weight. So the marital issue, we go there to eat, and I'm like on my third helping of what they told me was pork.
Oh no.
It was pig stomach.
I don't
And-
even know
pork.
people. I don't know people ate that.
That's
Yeah,
still
that
pork.
is pork.
They did not
It
lie.
is, but I don't like being misled. So
But you ate it and you liked it. Have
Until
you ever
I
had
knew
a
it was
hot
pig
dog?
stomach.
Have you ever had a hot dog?
lots of them.
Okay, then you've had all kinds of pork
But
and other things.
so
Yeah.
so we're eating, and Ann's sister-in-law's laughing because they all knew that I wouldn't eat anything called pig stomach. And she starts laughing. See, he's liking it, and that was not a good thing. But then for dessert, they have what they call pumpkin pie, which is some type of squash that they mix together, and then they do it in such a way that it has a white custard on the bottom. So Ann's brother's name's Randy. He and I ate like all three of the pies. We ate so many that Ann's grandmother was still alive. She had to go back and bake more pumpkin pies that same day. I think I ate 6 pies that day.
Oh my god.
How big is a pie? Is it
Regular size pie.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Tom, I'm a big
I'm sure
boy.
that, but Anne grew up Mennonite.
Yeah,
right?
Mennonite, Amish, that culture.
Yeah,
Amish.
so I'm sure all of that, like they know how to do breads, they know
Oh,
how
yeah.
to do baked goods. So I'm sure all of that was really good.
I've never ate anything I didn't like there. I just like to know what I'm eating.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
the
want to be
pork.
lied to about, I'm eating some and then they say, well, that's cow's tongue. That's not a good way to make me happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you think about what you would have missed out on if you would have known. You wouldn't have eaten it.
I might have tried it, found out it tasted good, and then ate it, but I want to be in charge. It's just like if
I think I'm taking their side on this
Yeah.
one.
yeah, but I'm right.
Did you specifically ask what it was?
No,
Well, they said it's pork, I mean, it's
They
pork.
didn't lie.
They didn't. Okay.
Our sister-in-law thought it was funny, and she
She knew that she was leading you
She
astray.
knew
Have
she
you ever
had
had calf fries?
No,
Okay, do you know what calf fries are?
don't want to know.
Okay, they're good, but
What are they?
they're cow balls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
it's beef. It's beef. That's all it is.
yeah. For Christmas, we have a little bit more stuff.
Speaking of
changing the subject here. For Christmas, we do a little bit. We do Christmas Eve at our house every year. So my whole family, my parents and my brothers and their kids and family come to our house, and we do appetizers that are Indian appetizers. The meal is pretty traditional. We'll do. What do we do? We've done brisket one year.
Yeah.
We've done chicken. We've done or both.
Or we do the
Usually we've
ham.
ham.
The Christmas ham.
So
Usually we have a couple of
tell
meats
us
and
about
all the
the
sides.
Indian appetizers.
But
What
the
are
Indian
those?
appetizers will do like etikyapam, which is like it is plantain that is like battered in this like kind of not.
Yeah, Latin people you do it as well too. It's called plantanos.
Yeah, but that is
plantain,
but that
but
is
it's
just
more
straight
sweeter.
plantain.
Yeah.
But this plantain, they
It's
batter
battered.
it
It's
with
deep
like
fried.
it has like cardamom and stuff like that, and then they fry it.
So is it sweet?
It's
Yeah, it's sweet.
It's
Okay,
sweet. It's
okay.
really good. And then cutlet, which is like meat with
Yeah.
like spices and stuff like that. That then they cover in breadcrumbs and fry.
Now, do you make any of these dishes? Or
No,
this is, okay.
usually my mom brings all of the Indian stuff. I will make paisam sometimes, which is like it's almost like rice pudding, but Indian-y. Like so, it has cardamom and like traditional spices and stuff in it, and it's really good. What else do we have that's like more traditional, like not Christmassy?
I don't know.
That's really-
Her mom always brings random
Yeah,
stuff.
my mom also
She'll
every
bring like
year.
cantaloupe. I'm like, what?
Every year, my mom makes a rum cake that after this Christmas, my mom will start soaking the fruits for next year's Christmas because
Really?
they soak in the rum for
For a
like
year?
a full year.
Oh, wow.
And then so she's probably making or thinking about making her rum cake in the next couple of weeks because she'll make quite a few. So
I don't think I've ever had like a traditional Indian meal. I don't think I have.
Have you ever been to an Indian restaurant?
I don't think so.
What?
but Indian restaurants aren't like how we do Indian food at home.
I mean, that's everybody's cuisine,
Yeah.
but yeah, you would like it. You like flavor?
I'll eat anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
you'd
you would
probably
like it. Everybody that's ever had Indian food, it becomes their new favorite
thing.
food. Yeah.
What's the place in Fort Worth? I don't know if it's Indian or not. Is it Biblo's? It's the hookah bar, but it's a restaurant too.
Never heard of it.
Maybe.
But if it's hookah, it's probably Persian or
That's probably the closest thing I've had to anything.
Yeah, if you go to Arlington, there's a lot of Indian restaurants there. Irving is just littered with
Yeah.
them because that's where all the Indians,
Irving
engineers, they
Irving
all
is-
live in Irving.
lots of little India. My thought process is they came here. You know, the airport is in Irving, so I think they just we flew here, landed in Irving, and was like, this looks good. Let's just stay here.
Yeah.
We don't got to stray far.
Well, then they're not far if they decide to go home.
Yeah,
They're
that's
right
true.
here. Yeah.
But okay, let's look at from around the world some weird things.
Jace, I thought you were going to talk about my parents' Christmas.
His parents do not do Christmas. So one year that we're married, it was our first year married. Because my parents have always done Christmas really big. Like we do it. It's a big event. We've got gifts everywhere. We've got a tree. We've got lights. We've got the food. We've got everything. So our first year married, we went to Florida and visit his parents. And they do nothing. There's no tree. There's no lights.
What?
There's no Christmas dinner. On Christmas Day, we went to Denny's for
Okay.
breakfast.
Your entire childhood was this way?
And after that, I
Yeah.
said, never again. are
We grew
going
up
back.
Pentecostal, so their whole thing's, well, every day is
I
Christmas.
grew up Pentecostal.
Okay.
So wait a second before we get off this subject. So my poor daughter never got a Christmas tree until Ann and I got married.
Oh.
And we don't put up a Christmas tree until Christmas morning or
my
Christmas
gosh.
Eve. And guess when it comes down?
Christmas
About
night.
5 o'clock on Christmas.
What?
There will
What
not.
is the point? I'm putting up my Christmas tree when I go home today.
No,
Yeah,
see, that's
no.
weird too. It needs to be after
It's
Thanksgiving.
got to be after turkey. But so I grew up always with lots of Christmas decorations. We don't have a Christmas tree. In fact, while we were overseas, Ann was looking and said, maybe this year we'll buy a Christmas tree. And that's as far as it went. And I bet
I'm
you
surprised because I feel like you guys would be some ones that's like right after Thanksgiving, y'all have a Christmas tree and lights and stuff
No.
up.
I do have lights put on in the house, but the only reason Ann lets me put lights on the house so she can see outside.
Wow.
Because we live in the country
Yeah.
and it brightens everything up.
Wow.
So, but
Yeah,
I
his
don't.
parents don't do
So
anything.
y'all. So you never celebrated.
Not really.
The worst part
gifts or
about it,
anything?
No, not really.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like Christmas is never, even now, it's like, hey, yeah, we'll do it.
since your parents have had grandkids, they get gifts for the kids.
Yeah.
And then they Venmo us money.
Yeah, say,
We
hey,
just
what
get
do
a
you want? So, okay,
Venmo.
here's $100 Venmo. We'll take it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So was it weird for you, like getting introduced into Jaysy's family? Like, well, this is a lot, or
No, not at all. I love that kind of stuff.
He embraced it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of all that
Yeah.
stuff. It's just my parents we never grew up with it.
The worst part about it is that we're at Denny's for Christmas breakfast, and then in the family group text, I'm getting all the pictures from Christmas of like, that was the year that like my nieces were like a year and a half. I think they were almost 2 years old. So my dad hired a Santa to come to the house and read them a book and all this stuff. And I'm like, what is happening?
You missed
It's
out
so
on your
dramatically,
family for
so
Denny's?
dramatically different. Yeah.
Yeah, but you had the All-American Slam. That was fun, right? No?
Yeah.
So y'all were rotating at the time?
No, that was just our first year married, and we wanted to go visit.
Oh, okay.
Your grandmother was also sick at the time, so we wanted to see her because she was sick, and she passed that time too.
Yeah.
Not on Christmas Day.
So
but
you don't
after
go
that.
back to his family for Christmas?
Never. After that, I said, never again are we doing Christmas. And I tell his parents to his face, like if they're like, oh, you guys not coming here for Christmas, y'all do Thanksgiving there or whatever. I'm like, y'all do nothing here. What am I
we
coming
can
for?
go to Denny's now.
What am I coming here for? Y'all don't do anything.
So what if they put up a tree and said, hey, we'll go and celebrate?
Yeah, but I feel like it would just be doing the tree. Because on Christmas Day for dinner, they just want to go to church anyway. They don't want to, I feel like we should stop bashing my in-laws. I love them. Mom, Dad, I love
good
you.
people.
You guys are wonderful.
You're,
Well, but if it's Christmas every day, then you guys could celebrate anytime, right?
That's true.
So
We
you
could
should-
free up all the time.
you should get a wire transfer every single day for $100.
That is true.
Very true.
Venmo me all the time. So around the world, the first weird thing that we have is decorating your Christmas tree with pickles.
What?
Yeah, so that is an old world German tradition. Yeah, so they hide a pickle and children have to find it on Christmas morning. The first one to find it gets a special gift or is given the honor of opening their first present.
Okay, so my cousin bought my mom, but she
pickle?
actually she went to Mexico and came back, and it was a thing. It was hiding a pickle, but it's a little yodeling pickle. But we looked it up, and it was the same thing. It was a hide and seek game, but it was based around Christmas.
Huh.
It's weird. I wonder why a pickle.
That seems kind of fun though.
You would love that.
I love pickles.
That's her favorite thing.
I love pickles.
You'd be so happy to wake up
usually-
on Christmas morning. I got the pickle this year.
Yeah. Who found the pickle?
I
Me.
can just make the
We should be
pickle.
saying, hey, Big Daddy, where's the pickle?
Show me the pickle.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay, second one. I'm gonna skip that one because it's weird. Carving intricate radish sculptures. That is in Mexico.
Like a
Interesting.
radish, like a little radish?
Yeah, the most imaginative and skillfully carved radishes will be snatched, and they're used as centerpieces on holiday tables.
Oh.
That is very cool. Okay, Elf on a Shelf. That is something I haven't done. I have no interest in doing.
It didn't
it's weird
exist
to
when
me.
Lamb was a
Once you
kid.
start, I just can't imagine. I get overwhelmed just seeing the parents post about it.
Yeah,
Well, you're going to get to do this starting next year.
I don't have to do anything.
yeah, that's true.
I still don't understand it. What is the concept of the elf on the shelf?
So the story is the elf flies in and Santa sends him, and he's to watch over and report back to Santa if they're good or bad or whatever. And so it's just a way to get your kids to not be jerks, I guess. But the elf, they have to move him so that he looks real.
So every day he
he
has to
only
be in a
moves
different-
at night when they're sleeping. So
And apparently he's naughty. So like usually
He's
he'll
mischievous, yeah.
So he'll be in like funny situations. So like, and moms have to move them every day, or parents have to move them every day. So like, he'll be in a whole bunch of powdered sugar, and they'll be like, "Oh no, he got in the powdered
Big
sugar."
girl's butt paste.
That sounds
Oh,
fun.
gosh.
yeah.
That sounds fun.
I have no interest in doing that.
Tom is smiling bigger than I've ever seen him smile ever. I
Yeah,
think
but-
he needs the elf on the shelf.
Yeah, but he would not do any of it. I've also seen
So
parents
he thinks
modify
it's
it.
fun for you. Like he
to
wants
do
to
for
wake
him.
up and see
He
it.
wants
yeah.
to wake up and see. I've seen parents modify it where they've like made fake cameras and then said, "Oh, there's these cameras are here,
It doesn't want to move.
Santa has upgraded instead of Elf on a Shelf.
So here's the idea. So Tom has missed out on how many years of Christmas?
I need to make it up to you.
So you need to get him an Elf on the Shelf and let him live his childhood.
I need to hire Santa to come and read books to you.
Yeah.
Yes. But I think the Elf on the Shelf, he got so excited.
He did.
He's like, that sounds fun.
Well, you know, guys, Jaisy actually made an Elf on a Shelf video, but she got nervous to post it. So she did a Jaisy real estate video, like one of her skits.
So the idea was, and I thought about it. This is last year. This time I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I made a video where it's the Elf on a Shelf that doesn't want to be in this house anymore because the parents are weird or don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wouldn't that be funny if he's like, looking for a house to be his next Elf on a Shelf house. And then when we shot it and everything, it was a whole production. And then Tom edited it, which he did a really great job. And I was like, I feel like it's so cheesy. And I was like, okay, I'm going to release it. And then I never released it. And then it was like a month later. I was like, now it's too late to release it. I guess I just
do it this year?
For this year.
Maybe by this point, maybe I will really be released.
We have a Christmas, so we do our funny Christmas cards every year. And one year, Michael was Elf on the Shelf. So we had him like riding Riley. He had like a lasso, like a cowboy hat.
Was he in a mug or something?
He was in hot chocolate. Or no, he was in like boiling water, like hot tub, like hot chocolate or whatever.
So what's it going to be this year?
I don't know. We haven't decided yet. We got to do that.
Are you going to
I'm
incorporate the
excited
baby?
to see.
We got
The baby bump?
Well, how
can't hide her.
going to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we got to.
It's got to be in there.
I don't know. We've been thinking about it. It's always last minute.
I saw a really funny TikTok this week of these parents that were saying they had gotten their daughter, who was like 8 years old, they got her a cell phone. And so that year for Christmas, she was like, okay, I'm going to set up my camera and I want to catch the video of the elf flying in because she thought it wasn't real. So she said, so the parents had to do this whole production. So they they showed the video of what they had recorded on her phone for her. And it's like, normal living room. And then all of a sudden, like this like Christmas music starts playing and like glitter just starts falling in front of the camera. And then you can very obviously see strings on
on the elf.
And he's just violently like flying in. And then he just kind of like smashes down onto the dining table. And on the video, it's like a video of her watching the video. And as soon as she watches, she's like, I want to see it again. And it's like over and over, she's watching it.
So did she buy it?
The steps that parents have to go through.
Tom, I think you need to do this for Tom. I definitely do.
Tom is smiling happier than he did on a wedding night ever.
Well, it's because Big Daddy with a pickle and Elf on the Shelf, he's in heaven.
You'll have a dirty Christmas. No wonder your parents don't celebrate.
Okay, this one is adding humor to your nativity. So let's see what they do.
I'm not sure about this one.
They do a bare-bottomed figure.
What?
Someone that I guess is mooning everybody. Just something funny that's in the nativity scene just to brighten things up. They think it's funny. That is in Spain that they do that. That seems fun. Eating Kentucky Fried Chicken, that is in Japan. That's what they do. Families get a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken. I can see that because I feel like in other countries, eating out or fast food, what we consider fast food, is a luxury to them. They think like going to McDonald's. I know in India, like going to McDonald's is like, a big deal. Like, I got a big raise. I'm going to go to McDonald's tonight. So I can see that as being
Speaking of McDonald's, we just came back from several different countries, and every time we stopped, there was a McDonald's and a Kentucky Fried Chicken in every country we were in.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Did you try the international menu?
No, I didn't. We wouldn't step foot in.
That's cool. What's cool about McDonald's that each country has its own little cuisine
menu.
Based on the country.
Oh, I didn't know
in
that.
Lisbon, I wanted to because we got to the airport before the clubs opened, so I wanted something for breakfast, but McDonald's had not opened up yet. There was a McDonald's there, but they didn't open till a specific time. So I had to settle for it was amazing. In Lisbon, they make custard pies.
Mm-hmm. And you love custard pie.
Oh my goodness.
It's your favorite,
I could
I think.
millions of those. So I got a latte there and some custard pies. So good.
yummy.
That's one of the best types of pies, though.
Mm-hmm.
Custard anything, custard donut,
Oh, yeah.
custard pie.
I agree
You throw
with you.
pudding in anything, it's
I agree with you. I think custard should be in the office more often. People should bring in custard pies.
You know what's funny is I had never made a custard pie until one time it was I think my first Christmas here with Century 21, and you said that custard pie was your favorite. So this would have been December 2019, and so I told Tom, I was like, I've never made a custard pie, but I'm going to make it. So I made two, one to bring to you, and then one for the house. And Tom was like, "This is amazing," and I think you really liked your pies. I did. That's the only time I made a custard pie.
I love custard. Love it.
I can see why.
It's the best thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be done right, but it's good. Good.
Yeah. All right. I'll do one more. This one is hang old oranges around the house. This started in medieval Europe and is still practiced in Europe. Apparently, it's a protection against the plague. So in the 17th and 18th centuries, and now people still do it. Modernly, they will hang dried oranges.
Okay, I've seen the dried sliced oranges as like garland and stuff.
So that is to ward off the plague.
Isn't that Ring Around the Rosie? Wasn't that about the plague too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually a kind of like a gothic kind of eerie song because it was pocket full of posy because that's like the flowers that they would have for funerals. So we all fall down, like, you know, people would drop dead. Yeah.
Wow.
Creepy. On that note,
It's a great little family song.
yes, we would love to hear what strange, different, fun things that you have incorporated into your holidays, no matter what you celebrate.
We'd like to know who gets to spank the turkey this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us know who found the pickle. Let us know who your big daddy is, whatever. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys do. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like, subscribe, listen, share, all of the things. And we will see you next year.
That's right.
Yep.
Season 3 starting in 2023.
Yep. We'll see you next time. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Just had a chat, talk this and that with PB and Jaisy.